I served in the United States Army from 1982 to 2004. I was on both active and reserve components. I had served in Europe for 10 years.
Hi there, this is Hilda Mills, and I was asked to speak to you guys a little bit about myself being a veteran. And well, the first thing is I became a veteran because I wanted to help the community. I wanted to help our country and change some legal rights and make this a better country for all of us. The second thing, I did serve in the Bosnian War. This was back in 1996, and I was there for a year. Also, I got to travel and serve our country in Europe, all over Europe, Germany, Croatia, Bosnia, Paris, different places like that, Hungary, Budapest. So I got to experience a lot in other countries. There were some good parts and there were some bad parts, so a little bit of everything. But I did serve 8 years in the Army Reserves, and it was primary temporary reserve, so it wasn't active duty. The only active duty was that year that I had to go to the Bosnian War. But I had a lot of great experiences. I learned a lot of things, and I met a lot of great people.
Well, I was in the Air Force for 33 years. I first started off as a medical lab tech, so for 8 years as an enlisted man I worked in the hospital doing microbiology and autopsies. After that I finished my degree at night. I got commissioned, became an officer, and started doing air battle management, flying on AWACS and JSTARS planes. So we were fortunate. We got the opportunity to live all over the world, places like Alaska, Japan, Germany, England. We had opportunity to meet different folks, different cultures, and opportunity to do different jobs. There's an amazing chance to see exactly what it is that makes America great when you're living somewhere else and seeing what they don't have that we take for granted. And that's what it meant to be a vet to me, was being able to do my part to help protect something like that.
My name is Jerry Moss. I was in the U.S. Navy. I was in the Navy for 4 years. During my time in the Navy, I was a small boat coxswain. I was a boatswain mate, and I worked for a explosive ordnance disposal detachment out of Charleston, South Carolina. At the end of the first part of my enlistment, I went to the Pacific Fleet, and I was attached to an oilers, like a huge floating gas station, and I was a boatswain mate, also owned that ship there, and we refueled and replenished destroyer and aircraft carrier groups that were traveling across the Pacific Ocean. While I was in the Navy, I was a certified diver, so I spent a lot of time diving all through the Philippines and through Hawaii. It was a wonderful experience there. I got a chance to see the western part of the world, Asia, coming across back from Philippines, Guam, Hawaii. And for me, it was a really wonderful experience. I enjoyed shipboard life. I love being out at sea, and for me, it was a very good experience. And for a 19-year-old guy, it was a very maturing experience there also. I grew up a lot being in the service. It was, if I had to look at a period of my life, 4-year period of my life that was that I look back on with really fond memories, it would be the 4 years that I spent in the U.S. Navy.
3. Dear veterans and children of veterans, today, November 11th, marks a day of great remembrance for those who have risked and even given their lives and safety up to protect the United States of America and the American way of life that is expressed and lived by nearly 318.9 million citizens of the world. Our veterans are citizens that go to foreign countries on a daily basis to fight and protect the many freedoms that are expressed in the United States of America. Veterans Day is a day where all Americans from completely different walks of life can come together to remember every single brave woman and man that have fought and protected our nation. If you're the son or daughter of one of these many veterans of the United States of America, please let them know how thankful you are for their service. If you know and or are related to a veteran, please tell them how thankful we are for their service to the United States of America. If you are a veteran of the United States, we thank you for your service to our amazing nation and hope that your story may live on for all of eternity. Thank you for everything you do. Sincerely, Colwood, the Travel Team.